I'm gonna like, good evening to each and every one. You know, it's the starting of the English Premier League, and also today is the 60th birthday of Jamaica. So today, it's a words of positivity. It's all about be strong, stay strong. Work hard for what you need in life. And you will achieve as long as you have a mindset for what you want and go hard and work for it. Because hard work pays off. So today we're just gonna do a little rundown of the English Premier League, and I'll be here just for a little short moment. I hope you guys like this video. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Boy GSC Gov, and I just want to let you guys know that you know, just try to stay positive each and every day. You know, just take life one day, one step at a time. And never get frustrated. Because frustration never lead you to nothing really good. Just keep your head and your mind clear. And you will think clearly. And for all the viewers and subscribers out there, I just want to appreciate you guys. And thank you guys for the support that you guys been giving me for the last month or so. It's some very, very good interviews with the like of Paul Teagat Davis and Mr. Warren Barrett and Pick Knight and a few others that will come on and give me the strength, and I really appreciate it. So today we just want to run down the English Premier League a little bit, some of the results that have been going around since the league started. We start off with the like of Arsenal, because that was the first game yesterday, and Arsenal have shown a pretty interested preseason where they like dominate preseason by pretty much. But yesterday game they didn't look that really it, they start off impressive, to be honest, but the dip that they got, that dip, and Crystal Palace got a few chances where if they did took them, the game could have turned in any way. And Arsenal preseason they were hitting team for six, because I know they hit Chelsea real hard, to be honest. It was 4-0, and after that they hit Sevilla for 6-0, and Sevilla is a good team. And Chelsea is also a good team, and they hit us for 4. So this, which I've been telling each and every one, that this upcoming season it's not gonna be that easy for a lot of teams. It's not gonna be a walkover. This season is gonna be a really, really interesting season, because if you notice the World Cup, and I see that where they said majority of the teams, especially the one in the Champions League, they're gonna be playing 26 games before November, before the World Cup started. So, and then the World Cup is the more the team advance, that's gonna be like another stepping stone for the players, because they're gonna have to restart all over again. Because after come from the national break, you're gonna have to try your best to get things running, and hopefully we don't get too many injuries, because it's gonna be a long season, and with a lot of games, for the players, especially who's going to the World Cup. But for the teams that don't got players gonna leave for the World Cup, I think they're gonna probably have the bigger advantage. So this season is gonna be who got the bigger squad, and the squad that gel together faster. Because if you don't gel and really gel, you're gonna have problems. So I think I think it's a very interesting season because the first we're ever gonna see something like this. Not complaining because I really like to see the outcome of it. Especially in the December window when in the English Premier League, then it's normally like tight schedules. So I just want to see how it's gonna all work out. To be honest, it's like um, an excited moment for me to really see. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm just here for the ride, to see what's really gonna happen and how which team is gonna take. Because to be honest, any team that take the run from here to November, especially if they get a good lead, it's gonna be really 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 one to really look into because you know taking the lead and then take the break from there to World Cup and then come back. It's either it can damage you or it can either motivate you. So let us see what's really gonna take place. But yesterday result, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0, and Arsenal look pretty. As I said, they look very impressive in preseason. They kind of look a little bit off in the second half. After dominate the game. So Crystal Palace look like they really could have take one or two chances that they got. If they did take them, then it will be something different, probably a different game. But Arsenal is a team to really look out for. I think a lot of people is writing Arsenal off, but I think they're like a wild card. And that's not even that bad. To be a wild card or to be underdog, as what some people will say, because a lot of people is underestimating Arsenal as they normally used to. But let us see if this year is gonna be there here, where they're gonna really know how to finish. Because Arsenal normally battle at the end of the season. Where they can come across or get over the line. So I feel this year they should be able to compete. And because you can't say the players are young no more, because this player group of players been together for almost like the 3 years, especially different from Jesus and Shevchenko. Yes, Shevchenko that just signed from Manchester City. Those are the only two really new addition that you can really say. They are the main starters, and are they gonna be a part of the main starting team? So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what they're gonna do, and take another look at it. I think Liverpool. You know, I know a lot of us may be wondering what really happened this morning, but if you watch the game, you know, Liverpool, Liverpool and Fulham put down a quite impressive game. I know they surprised a lot of us. So they really they really stood out today. To be quite honest, you know, they take the lead. They take the lead twice. That to show you that they were playing. It's not they didn't come and was like chasing the game or nothing. They take the lead with a nice center forward header. That's what it'll be like. They call it a whole fashion center forward header. You know, um, it's really interesting, to be honest, because Mitrovic, the Fulham striker, he was playing like a man dispossessed. Like it was on his top of his game this morning. And he he gave them the lead very early out, and Liverpool didn't look that sharp, to be quite honest, in the first half, and then even in the second half, there seems like when they made that Nunes striker, substitute, then Liverpool kind of get a little hedge in the attacking phase, where they look very, very impressive. And then you got Liverpool Thiago Silva, or I think he got injured, so then the form really go down in the midfield for Liverpool. No, no, sorry, not Thiago Silva, but his name is Thiago though. I think it's Thiago, yeah, the one that's played for Spain. Yeah, since when he go down with an injury, like Liverpool midfield just go flat. So if he's not back for the next couple of weeks, sorry, out for the next couple of weeks, we have to watch that one coming, because I notice every time that player struggle, Liverpool really struggle. Because Anderson is not really a creative midfielder; he's more like a workhorse. Fabinho is just the same thing. He's not creative, but he's gonna sit and give you a wonderful work in the middle of the field. So we have to look out for that, and we'll see. But that Nunes guy, he come on, he looked really, really, really good. This is running behind, his link up plays, and his movements. It seems like he's been with the team for a long time. And he looked really look like he's gonna raise some storm in the Premier League this season. Because they always said when new players come in the Premier League, they often struggle, but he didn't struggle today. To be quite honest, he was on top of his game. Yeah, he looks really sharp, and he's look like he's a really good finisher, because that chance that he take, I know he did it earlier out in the game where the keeper come out and make an acceptable save, like a really classic save. And then he got another one and he put it away. And then for the Mo Salah equalizer, you know, he did really good, because it's not every player is gonna take down the ball that way how we take it down, even though it seems like he was trying to finish, but Mo Salah snipped it ahead before him. But it looks really really good. Fulham, to be honest, Fulham is one of the main team that you will probably would say will probably get relegated, because Fulham they never think about grinding out result. They always think that they should play the same way. Which what I did on the stream the other day that I did, because the Fulham team, they're pretty much what I would put it. They pretty much play the same way, attacking style football, position way style football. They play that in the championship. But when you come to the Premier League, it's a different kettle of fish. You know what I mean? Because the Premier League is more physical, more fast pacing, and the teams normally, like, they really study the opponent and use it against them. So let us see how Fulham's gonna do. I know they will score a lot of goals, but they're gonna concede a lot too, because that's what Fulham normally do. So hopefully, we will see, or probably if they can make it this time around where they can stay up, it won't be that bad for Fulham. But that's just another one for another day, because we're gonna see it's a 38 game season, and you got the FA Cups and the League Cup in that period too, which the big teams gonna have the Champions League, the FA Cup, and the League Cup, and some teams gonna play in the UEFA Cup. So let us see how that one's gonna turn out. With the World Cup too. So a lot of players want to go to the World Cup. So some players gonna play probably protective to protect themselves, not to get injured. So let us see. We're gonna move on to the next one. My boy Leon Bailey today. They go down 2-0 to Bournemouth. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Honestly, Aston Villa looked really flat today. For what I see in preseason, and see the way they play today, they look really flat. I think they could have do way better. They didn't create any clear cut chances. What I would expect from Aston Villa team with the likes of Coutinho, Leon Bailey, you know, and Danny Ings. Yeah, I expect a little bit more from them, from Aston Villa, because they make a couple of good signings in the transfer window. So you know that result wasn't that bad for but for Aston Villa it wasn't that good either. So let us see where Aston Villa is going to go, because everyone is expecting Aston Villa to be probably in the top seven this season around to probably make the UEFA Cup or Conference League. I think the UEFA Conference League. I think they have another one. Like back in the days, they used to have the UEFA Cup and and the European Cup or something. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but they used to have two European Cup, different from the Champions League, back in the 1998 2000, and then they cut one out. I think it was a UEFA Super Cup or some name. I don't remember the name. I'm gonna have to look it up and probably give you guys back. Give it on another stream. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. A lot of people probably don't even know Nottingham Forest is a two-time Champions League winner. Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa. Aston Villa win the Champions League one time in their history, and Nottingham Forest win the Champions League two times back in the I think 1979 and 1980. They win back-to-back Champions League, 1979 and 1980. Yeah, so Nottingham Forest was a big name in England back in the days. Newcastle was banging when they got the likes of Alan Shearer. They used to have some good players. Newcastle. They never really win it, the Premier League in those days, but they were pretty a solid team in the Premier League. You have Tina Aspirin, a Colombian that used to play for them. He was really really good. Yeah, and Ginilola. Yeah, they did have a player named Ginilola. I think he come from Tottenham and then go to Newcastle. You know, they Jennings. They used to have a player named Jennings, German Jennings, one of my favorite player growing up. That he was like a really good central midfielder. He used to dominate the ball. He was more playing like a Frank Lampard or Steven Gerrard type of player. It was very impressive on the ball. But I just think he was in the wrong era with the likes of Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard, because they both were fighting for the spot for England with like as Paul Scholes and Nicky Butt and name it. England used to have a whole host name of midfielder. McAllister, McKenham, Stephen McKenham from Liverpool. So that was kind of like a household name in England. Newcastle used to have him quite. So this one finished 2-0 for Newcastle, where they got the new Saudi owner. So they've been looking to pump money into their team. They've been linked with a lot of names since January. Newcastle being here and about, especially when they come on for new signings. They've been knocking on some big name player. I feel if they finish in the top half of this year Premier League, I think they're gonna be really, really, really good, because I think they're gonna be looking to sign a lot of big name players, and players will go there, especially if they're paying the wages. So don't be surprised if you see probably next season you see a lot of big name players is heading to Newcastle. So we can look out for that one. The next one, it's Leeds United. Let me talk a little bit about Leeds United before I go over to Tottenham, because that's my London rival right there. Which my both of my London rival already won today. So that was kind of like watching the game. I was like, my team, we have to get a result today because I can't afford for Tottenham and Arsenal, to win and we don't win. Then a lot of a lot of bad mouth and because the Tottenham fans and the Arsenal fans been talking a whole lot, even when Arsenal beat us in the preseason game, the Florida Cup. So we couldn't afford to drop points today. You know, so, Leeds United versus Wolverhampton. Leeds United 2, Wolverhampton 1. That one was a really, really interesting game too. Leeds United don't really look that bad, to be honest. And Wolverhampton can always be Wolverhampton. So bad game. It was pretty interesting game. It was really tight and a lot of attacking. Leeds seems like they're playing the same eye pressing game because they were like eye pressing in this one. So they look really pretty good. So last season Leeds United escaped relegation on the very last day. So we have to look out for that one. We don't know where they're gonna go because the best player already left from Barcelona. This is Rafinha. Rafinha already left for Barcelona, so Rafinha is no longer with Leeds United, and they make few good signings. You know, I think they make two signings of the two United States player. And I think they get a player from Leverkusen too to replace Rafinha, a very good player. And that ain't that bad for but Wolverhampton, they always start off really really slow and then they pick up pace. So let us see how that one's gonna go. Uh, Let me touch on my other favorite right now. You know, Tottenham. You know, Tottenham. Tottenham. That's one of our main rival right there. You know, so Tottenham 4, uh, Southampton 1. Tottenham look really, where you're gonna get from Conte team. Conte gonna always play a back three, and he's gonna utilize his wing back really really well. And we all know Tottenham gonna be Tottenham. Gonna be hard working. You know, gonna be very destructive, very well defensively, and they know how to hit you on the counter. So a lot of people been saying Tottenham signed 6 players, and it's kind of mixed feelings with Tottenham because they said people been saying they signed 6 players, and people been saying signing 6 players, but average 6 players. So but they got the world class Hurricane and Song. You never can tell what they're both gonna come off with. And Richarlison, to be honest, a lot of people been sleeping on him, but he's a fighter. He's a player that really fight for the team. He's a very emotional player too. It seems like he don't like to lose, so we can always expect Tottenham to be up in the mix. So yeah, I think a lot of people been saying fourth place is between Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham, because everyone have Manchester City and Liverpool as the clear runner. So I guess we will see. We will see how that one goes, because you can't count your eggs too early. A lot of people been sleeping on Arsenal, as I said, and a lot of people been saying Arsenal gonna be in the top because of the preseason they got. So as I said, we can't go by preseason, because preseason is anybody else. It's all about getting fit and getting yourself prepared, or getting formation, and see what new the coach have to bring forward. That's preseason. So I never really count preseason for nothing. I count the first 5 or 6 game of the season, and that's when I started probably go a little deeper and predict a few little things or twists. So preseason is not 1 second, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Preseason is not don't really count for me. It's all about getting fit and get your formation across, and those are the things. So let us see and see what's uh see right here. Oh, my daughter. Sorry, my kids are banging in the wall too. Um, yeah. So Chelsea today play Everton, and it's one finished 1-0 for Chelsea, and it wasn't a bad of a game, to be honest. Chelsea they look really good behind the ball, moving the ball around. But Chelsea is still Chelsea, because attacking wise, they didn't really kill the game off, as usual. So we can um we can always say Chelsea's Chelsea, So, but other from that new players that come in, they didn't look really that bad either. So we can um we can wait and see what's gonna become of that one. I wasn't that impressed of the performance, that Chelsea put up today, because I was looking for them to be really dominating the game and create a whole lot of chances, and kill the game off. But I still see the same errors where they still they still don't kill the game off. They still keep Everton in the game, and even though you got good solid defense, but anything can happen. So I want to see Chelsea kill these games off. Don't get a one goal and then sit and grind the result out. When we got these quality players. So I'm just looking for Chelsea to kill game off. That's the only problem I see with this game. We don't kill the game off, and I think Chelsea still need an attacker. And in the midfield, I think Chelsea still need a really creative midfielder. Someone that's not only just hardworking. Someone that can kill the game off and create something. Can string a needle. And that's one of the biggest problem I got with Chelsea. You know, they haven't killed the game off, but Everton looked pretty solid. You know, even though Chelsea didn't try much to kill them off, but they look like this season they're not gonna really that struggle. You know, but it's the first game of the season, as I said. So we will see. You know, the first 5 games of the season, then we can start to make a lot of comparisons. You know, and see where they're gonna finish. Because if you go on a 2 or 3 game losing streak, you know that can be really bad. You know, bad for the whole entire tournament for them. So let us see. You know, any team that go on a run from now till November, you know, with the World Cup, as I said, is make the whole game change. You know, so that can be something really, really advantage or disadvantage for anyone this time around. Because as I said, we never have a World Cup in the middle of a season. So that's a really game changer right there. It's either can make you or break you. You know, so let us see and see how that one's gonna go. And but for me, I still gonna pick probably between Chelsea, Manchester City, or Liverpool to go ahead and win the title this year. So it's up to the one of those, one or the other. You know, I'm looking for Arsenal and Tottenham to finish to close off to either finish fifth or fourth. And for tomorrow's game, you got Manchester United versus Brighton. You know, that's gonna be a good game because Brighton beat Manchester United last season, so that's gonna be a really good game to watch. You know, I think I'm gonna watch that one, and then you got the. I'm gonna try to see if I can watch the West Ham versus Manchester City. That's a really impressive start of the campaign. That's really a good game that we're getting right there. You know, with Leicester City versus Bradford, you know that's another game too where we can look out for. You know that one start tomorrow at 9, and you know Manchester United game start at 9 too. So I'll probably watch the Manchester game to see how they look. You know under the new manager, and the West Ham Manchester City game at 11:30. So I would tune in to watch that one. And you know, guys, you can download the Predictor app on your phone. And, you know, you choose 5 games. I think it's free to play too. You choose 5 games, and you can win up to $50,000 on the NBC Predictor app. You know, you go there, you select. They give you 5 games. You select your scores, and you know, whosoever. If you get all 5 right, then you can win up to $50,000. You know, but that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe, you know, to the GSC Garvin channel, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And for all my Jamaican viewers, happy 6. You know, so let's go and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I want to say peace and thank you guys for watching.